So I assume by this point pretty much all of you will already have heard about this news, but of course the Rockstar editor is set by Rockstar Games to be coming out at some point in September to the Xbox One and the PS4 consoles. Obviously it's been available on the GTA 5 PC edition of the game pretty much since April, so there's been nothing actually new there, but we have been told that in September when it does release at some point this month, it's going to have a couple of extra features with it, some of them related to more ambient audio sounds, things like that, and just a couple of extra features that haven't been actually included on the PC version from release. But this video, I actually didn't want to talk quite so much about the actual editor itself, but more so what it means for the 360 and the PS3 players, who are still of course playing GTA 5 back on the original platform that it was launched on. So I want to talk a bit more about the updates set to be coming for that. Does this kind of set a little mark for the start of the updates that are only going to be next gen and PC only? I'll be talking about this and much more, of course, in the video, so if you guys do end up enjoying it, be sure to go and drop a like down below, as it really does help me out as always. Now, let's go. So, like I said, this editor update is actually only going to be coming out for the Xbox One and the PS4, or at least the Rockstar editor itself. We are told that it's going to be coming with a few various other features, which we don't know if they're going to be available also on the original platforms, which of course the 360 and the PS3. Rockstar have actually been quite vague about this overall, so we don't know too much about how they're going to kind of roll out the different update parts to the different platforms. But being that this update is actually only going to be coming to the next platforms because of technical reasons, they say, of course, the Rockstar editor even on the PC is very difficult to run. It can be really choppy if you don't have a very good processor and graphics card to be able to render, especially if you're trying to render out at 60 FPS in live time while editing. I can see quite easily why the 360 and PS3 don't have this feature, as it is quite difficult to run even on a high-end gaming system. But this actually got me wondering, does this kind of set a mark and set a precedent for the future updates to Grand Theft Auto 5 and online, about the fact that we're not going to be getting maybe updates on the 360 and PS3 editions of the game for that much longer? Of course, we've talked about this in the past before, but all of the content updates, such as things like the Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1 and 2, things like that, they've been available for all of the platforms, same with the heists. Even though they were very big additions, there was no way that Rockstar couldn't release them for the original platform on which they were announced to be coming out. But being content updates, not so much feature technical updates, it doesn't come as much of a surprise that the old platforms could still run it, as for things like the Ill-Gotten Gains updates bringing cars and things like that, there's nothing inherently new to the game, it's just new models and new handling systems. And Rockstar have of course said in the past that they're planning to support the 360 and the PS3 editions of the game for as long as they possibly can, but once it reaches a point where the 360 and PS3 are holding back the next-gen platforms and of course the PC, I feel like some game developers already, and this is a fact, some game developers just kind of let them limit it to be able to bring the same content to all platforms. But being that the Rockstar editor is not being dumbed down, it's being enhanced even, for these new higher-end platforms, this does kind of tell me that's not the approach that Rockstar wants to take. I think what they're planning to do is still just give as many content updates as they can to the old platforms, but it's going to reach a point where they're going to be holding back the new ones, and I feel like Rockstar are probably going to overcome that and just say, we're done with the 360 and the PS3, we're going to move on to the next ones and just feature those exclusively. So what I would like to know in the comment section from you guys is, do you think that this Rockstar editor update is going to be the first of maybe the next gen and PC only updates? Do you think we might still get a couple more, anything like that? I don't really know, of course none of us really know much of the specifics of what they're planning for this actual system, but I would love to hear what you guys have to say, maybe hear some of your opinions, so of course leave that in the comment section down below. I'll be sure to read them and get back to you as soon as I can. Leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy it, as it really would help me out as always. Subscribe for more videos just like this coming very soon, and finally follow me on Twitter. There's a link in the description down below where I post more daily Grand Theft Auto 5 real life and graphic design content. So that is pretty much it. Thank you guys all very much for watching. My name has been Flair, signing out.